Welcome to your seated meditation practice. If we haven't met yet, my name is Laure and I'm delighted to be your guide today. Today I will be guiding you through a loving kindness practice. Loving kindness, known as mettā in Palī or maitrī in Sanskrit, is rooted in Theravada Buddhist traditions, where it is one of the 4 brahmavihārās or virtues of the mind. And it is the stepping stone to developing the 3 others that are compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. This practice has endured over thousands of years and reached us in the Western world, where it has become a secular practice. And today I'd like to offer a practice that revolves around developing loving kindness towards your own self. Our relationship with ourselves can be one of the most complicated relationships in our lives. And it's not that there's something wrong with this, but we're seldom taught to even realize that we have such a relationship. We are more often than not taught to take ourselves for granted. So it is a relationship that we tend to neglect, and that can have tremendous impact on our daily well-being. And so to help with that, I'd like to offer this practice today. And I'd like to leverage a close relationship in your lives. So think of someone that you feel close to, someone you trust, someone you respect, someone you love maybe. As possible, a simple relationship, a close friend, maybe even a pet. Someone you feel gives you as much respect, trust, care, and love as you give them, an equal relationship. And if this is difficult, maybe you can picture a baby animal, any animal that you'd like, a cat, a dog, a bird, an iguana, an elephant, a possum. And we'll use that living being later on in the practice. And for now, go ahead and find your comfortable seat, be it on a chair, on an armchair, on your sofa, on your meditation pillow, on your yoga mat. And if at any point during this practice you find yourself feeling uncomfortable, be it physically or emotionally, if you find yourself feeling jittery, restless, if your heart is pounding really hard, if your chest, your breathing gets labored, if you're feeling very hot or very cold suddenly, if specific images and thoughts come back repeatedly to your mind, do what is of service to you. You can shift on your seat, you can reopen your eyes, reconnect with your present environment, rub your hands together, anchor yourself in that sensation of your hands in this very moment. Take a few deep breaths to calm your nervous system, or take a break, even stop your practice. You know what you need in this moment. And you can keep your eyes open for now, a soft, broad, wide gaze, following the ridge of your nose a few feet in front of you. Your eyes don't need to move anymore, taking in, contemplating your space around you. This will help to start the process of interoception, turning inwards, connecting with your senses. And I'd like to offer 3 mindful breaths to begin our practice, honor our community, practicing loving kindness. Exhale to the bottom, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, repeat to yourself, I have arrived to my practice. Full breath in. Exhale, I welcome my practice as it is. Deep breath in. Exhale, I welcome my peers practicing loving kindness with me. And then as you let your breath settle, take a moment. Let those affirmations sink in. This is your practice, and as such it is unique. It is yours and only yours to experience. And yet at the same time, we do share this mettā, maitrī, loving kindness practice, a small community, an unspoken agreement that we respect each other. We are all welcome, and all of our individual experiences are welcome as well. And if your practice calls for it, you can safely close your eyes and rest your awareness at your heart center, which is not the space of your physical heart, but in the middle of your chest, under your sternum, deep at the center of your chest cavity. And if it helps to connect with your heart center, you can feel your breath pass by inside your chest cavity. Or you can feel a gentle tingling, a soft vibration deep inside your chest. Whichever way works for you, rest your awareness at the center of your chest for a few moments now. The space of your heart is the seat of your inner wisdom, of your core humanity. It holds your core human values such as loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. We often depict those as warm-heartedness. So notice the sensation of warmth in your heart. Connect with the warmth of your own heart, your own benevolent, compassionate, joyful, empathic heart. And now bring to your mind the person, the pet, the baby animal, the being that you chose at the beginning of the practice. As you can, hold an image of this living being in your mind's eye. Picture their features in details. Notice their liveliness. They are alive. They have their own moments of anger and suffering. They have their times of joy and playfulness. They have their hopes and dreams. Connected to the warmth of your heart, your core human values, hold the image of this living being in your mind's eye and repeat to yourself, may you be well, may you be healthy, may you be happy, may you be safe from harm, may you find your inner peace. As best you can, continue to direct your loving kindness towards this being. And it is normal for the feelings to shift, to deepen, to wax or wane throughout the practice. And then gently release this image, this being from your mind, and picture your own self in your mind's eye, as best you can, extending the same dignity, respect, care and love to yourself as you did with this other being. And if you feel a tendency, an urge to criticize, to judge, to hold grudges against yourself, gently acknowledge those. And if you're comfortable with that, commit to working on your relationship with yourself. Reconnect with the warmth of your own benevolent, compassionate, generous heart. Holding the image of yourself in your mind, repeat to yourself, may I be well, may I be healthy, may I be happy, may I be safe from harm, may I find my inner peace. Notice any shift in your experience. Acknowledge any feeling that arises. And as best you can, as genuinely as you can, continue to direct your loving kindness towards yourself. And then gently release your image from your mind and return to the image of this other living being. Reconnect with your heart center, your core humanity. There again, notice any shifts in your feelings, your emotional tone, inner speech, holding that image in your mind's eye, repeat to yourself, may you be well, may you be healthy, may you be happy, may you be safe from harm, may you find your inner peace. There again, acknowledge any feeling that arises, any shift in your emotional tone, and as best you can, continue to direct your loving kindness towards this being. And then gently release this image. And picture yourself one last time in your mind's eye, as best you can, as genuinely as you can, extending the same love, care, and compassion to yourself. If you're comfortable with that, committing to valuing your relationship with yourself. And then connect with the warmth of your heart again. Holding that image of you in your mind, repeat to yourself, may I be well, may I be healthy, may I be happy, may I be safe from harm, may I find my inner peace. Once more, noticing any shift in your experience. As best you can, continue to direct your loving kindness towards yourself. And then gently release your image from your mind. And for a moment now, let your mind be free. Let it do what it wants to do. If it wants to think, let it think. If it wants to feel, let it feel. If it wants to be still, let it be still. And then bring your awareness back to your environment, your space. Be aware of the sounds around you. Maybe you can see some light coming through your closed eyelids. Feel your body press down into your support by the pull of gravity. And before we wrap up this practice, take a moment to appreciate having come to this meditation time today. I'd like to offer 3 mindful breaths to honor our time of practice together and our community practicing loving kindness. When you're ready, exhale to the bottom. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale long and slow. May you be well. Deep inhale. Long and slow exhale. May you be happy. Deep breath in. Long and slow breath out. May your practice help you find your way. Thank you. Thank you for your presence in this class today. Thank you for your willingness to practice loving kindness, and most of all, thank you for your commitment to yourself. May you always find your way to your heart.